What's happening, TMCNs? As you have heard, we started announcing our summer fast that will be June 17th through June 22nd. And now I want to begin pointing you to something that is in Isaiah 58. In Isaiah 58, it talks about fasting and the type of fast that God wants. And one of the things that it begins to point to is this, is that when we are giving things up during a fast, whether that be food, whether that be entertainment, whatever those things are, that this is an opportunity to take what we're giving up and give it away, okay? So here's the question I want to ask you is, what are you going to do with what you're giving up, okay? So if you're giving up food, this is what I believe the Lord would have us do. Instead of just giving up food for June 17th through 22nd, take the food and give it to the homeless. Take the time that you would normally eat and give it to God. Ultimately, sitting around twiddling your thumbs and doing nothing different is not the kind of fast that God wants. So what are you going to do with what you're giving up? If you're giving up entertainment, you're gonna have a lot of extra time in the evenings that you didn't have. That doesn't mean that you just have more time to do yard work. What it means is, what are you gonna do with that time? Who can you give that time to? Who is someone who's in need who could use your time? Who is someone you could go sit and pray with? Is there a widow that you can go and serve? What are we going to do with what we're giving up? Because here's what Isaiah 58 shows us, and you can read this for yourself. This is the fast that God deserves, that God wants, is to go and feed the needy, to go and help those who have been forgotten. And the reason that matters, God says, and then I will hear your prayers. So we don't want to be a people who are saying, oh, we're fasting. Look, we're giving up food. We're giving up entertainment. We're giving up all these things, so God's going to do all this awesome stuff. That's not what God says. What are you going to do with what you're giving up? And I want you to begin praying as a family what that may look like. So if you as a family are deciding to fast through this time of the day, go find someone in need and encourage them. You may say, I don't know someone who's in need. Well, there's always people who are in need. Maybe you take lunch to someone as a form of encouragement. This isn't a time to hang our heads and act like our world's falling apart because we're giving something up for God. This is a time to lay down the flesh and build someone else up. So, as we get closer and closer, I want you to ask yourself, what are you going to give up and how are you going to give it away?